Hello folks, it's James here from the Mad channel. How are you doing? Well, today I'm making a video. I usually make 2 videos on the weekend and a short during the week. That's what my sort of schedule has been for the last few months. And it seems to be quite successful on YouTube doing it that way. And I only made 1 video this weekend. And I was planning to make another one on Monday or Tuesday. But things happened. And I ended up not doing that. But I wasn't even going to make one tonight, but then I thought, I'm feeling a wee bit better, let's just do it. So let's have a wee chat before I talk about the movies about me. I know you don't really want to hear about me, but let's just tell you why there has been a slight delay. So, first of all, I was at my gran's caravan until Friday. There was a lot of washing to do when we came back and stuff like that, so I just filmed a shelf video. And on the Monday, I went to work as normal. Went to do my lunchtime walk down to CEX. Takes about half an hour there and back, maybe a wee bit longer. And I got halfway there and I had a problem with my heel. I was like, what's this? Looks like a bit of my shoes worn out. It gave me a big, huge blister. So I got halfway to CEX. I thought, I'm going to have to turn back here. I actually had a package to post off for Larry. And so luckily there's a post office halfway there. And I posted that and then I just turned back. So I was not in the honey. I had a look at my heel, this big blister on it, and I thought, okay, fine, we'll deal with that. Probably need to get a new pair of shoes. Whatever, we'll fix that later. And I had, after work, planned to take my son to football training, and I was going to actually film a video in the car while I was waiting. But I ended up picking up another footballer, so with a bit, so I didn't do it. But on the way to get in the car to take my son to football training, my heel was hurting. I looked down just as I was opening my car door and I hit myself in the face with my car door, right in the nose.
Hope everybody's laughing because his wife did.
That's no funny. Well, I suppose in years to come I'll laugh and find it funny, but at the moment I don't because I hit it a beauty. I actually thought I broke it, and I was like, oh dear, how did only I could manage that. So I've had a sore nose for the last 2 or 3 days. It's still a bit sore now, but it's getting a wee bit better. But also the dentist today and to fix my chipped tooth, so that was a wee bit work as well. So I've done that, and that's all done. So that's why my schedule's been a wee bit off on the last few days. So hopefully I'll make up for it with this video. I've got a few pickups to show you, and a couple of gifts that were sent to me, and I'll show you those. But first, we're going to have to say a fond farewell. You've probably seen it in many of my videos, but it's time for it to go. What am I talking about? Nothing major, it's just my t-shirt. So, a long time ago, I got a Zavi 10 mystery pack. I think it was like £25, and you got 10 mystery t-shirts in it. And those mystery t-shirts were actually really good. And I've been wearing them for every, alternate days for like maybe the last 5 years, Arlene.
Mm-hmm.
I 10 of them, but I lost a few, didn't I? And I've got another couple, like my Star Wars one and a couple other ones. But over the last few days and the last few weeks, some of them are saying worse for wear. Now, this is it looks like a Transformers one, but I think it's actually a Power Rangers one.
It's a Transformer one.
It's a Power Ranger, that's Power Ranger. Megatron or whatever, Megazord or whatever it is. If anyone knows if that's what that actually is, you can see it. But
That's Transformers, I'm telling you.
I'm not 100% sure, but I found myself the other day walking with my fingers actually in the holes in the t-shirt at the side. There's 3 big holes in the t-shirt, and the worst one, I don't know if they can see it in the can I see it in the camera?
Move your hand, I'll see. Oh yeah, you can't miss that big one.
So this t-shirt.
And there's a couple of holes at the back as well.
Is there?
Yeah.
So this t-shirt, I decided I was going to gradually replace them. So on Saturday, I was in the CX having a look, and there's a Poundland next to it. And I said, I wonder if they've got any movie or film related t-shirts. And I went in, and they actually had a Game of Thrones one for £6. So I thought, Right, I'll buy this Game of Thrones one, which I've actually ruined already.
No, it ain't. It's just done. It needs washed.
It's the bleach.
The tiny speck that I can even barely see.
I know. So I was going to show you my new Game of Thrones t-shirt in this video, but I spilled my dinner down
You
it.
need to wait till next time till I wash it and dry it and iron it for him.
Yeah, so I still feel a bit sad about chucking this t-shirt because I really like it. Maybe I could sew it. I can't. It's got holes. It's got holes everywhere. But I mean,
Goes to charge me than what you do.
what?
Goes to charge me than you do. The holy chart. A holy t-shirt.
So it's better to say, so say goodbye to my good friend, my t-shirt. So he's going.
Get the world's smallest violin out, people.
It's a sad day because I do like this t-shirt. It's a really good one. It's really comfortable. Just the holes where I put my fingers in when I'm walking around, it just can't be a good look. I believe it or not, when a Pokemon just came out when I was about 14 or 15, and I don't know why, but I bought a Pokemon t-shirt, and I was staying at my auntie's, and I left that Pokemon t-shirt there, and my wee cousin, Rebecca.
Oh, Becca.
How old is she now? 23, 24?
She's in her 20s. No, I think it's last. I'm positive she's in her last year of 20s.
Well, she actually acquired my Pokemon t-shirt, and she still has it to this day. It's all holy, but she'd not let chuck it out. She wouldn't chuck it out, so there you go. So maybe I shouldn't chuck it. So I've got bleach all over it and everything. It's got to go. Right, enough about talking about me and t-shirts. Let's get on with stuff that I picked up in the gifts. So on Saturday, I went to the charity shops while my kids were in karate, and I found let's do it in order. The first one I found was this movie, The Shepherd. It's apparently a Scottish movie, and it says one of the most atmospheric films of the year. You said he wouldn't be singing.
You never know what sings on your head.
If he's on your head, right? Well, yes. So
he's singing. He's making music.
A classic ghost story, The Lighthouse Meets the Woman in Black, it says. And I looked it up. I think it trades in for... You know what? I actually can't remember. I think it was either £5 or £8. I thought, for £2, I'll get it. I'll watch it. If I don't like it, I can always trade it in. It says, classic ghost story where the lighthouse meets the woman in black. Running from a crippling grief after a mysterious death of his wife, Eric Black takes a job as a shepherd. Trapped alone on a remote but majestic, weather-beaten island. Let me just go to CEX and see what it says it is actually trading in for. Shepherd, that's how you spell it. It's Shepherd. Oh, my spelling's terrible. Shepherd. Blu-ray. There we go. 2021 it says. Trades in for £5, but sells for the £8 voucher. So for £2, I thought that was a decent pickup. So that'll get added to my watch pile. I've still got a few from that mega charity haul to watch to see if I'm trading them in or not. Because I say I'm trying to be a bit more selective of what goes into my collection lately. So I picked that one up. The next one I went into the British Heart Foundation, and they had buy one get one free on DVDs and Blu-rays, and they were £1 each. And there was a couple there, and I thought I've definitely got these movies. Am I right in short, or am I way off?
You've got more than you.
I can tell because I'm sort of at the wrong camera angle. So as I was saying, I've got the movies, but these were 3D copies, and for £1 for two of them, I thought if I have got them, that's fine. If I haven't got them, that's great. I can add them to my collection. So I picked up this one, which is Avengers Assemble 3D for £1, and I actually do have that one. So that one is going to Roy in our box. I think because I don't think he's got it. I think he was checking to see if he got it or not. And it's a nice 2-disc set. And I say, I've got the 4K of this, but I could just, I like the slip, and I've got a nice setup there, it looks good. I have got that up there, haven't I? Yes, I do. So I was like, okay, well that one can go there. And I say somebody at some point paid $14.99 for that, and to get it for 50p, then there you go. So I picked that one up, which probably got Roy if he is needing it. And the second one, which I'm actually going to keep because I don't have the 3D of it, is Pacific Rim.
Brilliant movie.
With a nice lenticular slip on it.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, it's good.
I like the cover.
I wasn't sure if I had it or not, but it's good.
Oh, I like that cover.
I like it too. And I've got just the original one of this, so I'll replace it with a 3D copy. For now, I've heard the 4K Pacific Rim is really good as well. And I like Pacific Rim, the movie. I enjoy it. So again, for £1, I thought, well, £1, but it was buy one get one free, so 50p. I thought I would take that, and I thought even if I did have it and Roy didn't want it or what happened, it's got a nice three disc case on it. But I didn't have it, so that will replace my Pacific Rim standard Blu-ray for now. So that's good. It's a really good movie. Even Uprising's not so bad. I've got Uprising on 4K, I'm sure, but I don't have the first one on 4K, and apparently that's the best one on 4K. But there you go. I've got 3D for now.
I don't like the first one because it's got.
So's the second one.
No, the second one doesn't have him in it.
I can't remember.
Second one's not got him.
You sure? But
yeah.
I don't. Oh, okay.
It's not got.
She's talking about the guy.
It's not got Jack's Taylor in it.
Yeah. So there you go.
Charlie Hannon. I don't think his name there.
Yep. So I've got that one. That'll get added into my collection nicely. Next up, I went into CEX, and there was a few movies there, and I've got another pile to show you, but it'd just be too many for one video, so I just decided to split them up. And I had one in my hand, and I put it back because it wasn't the version that I wanted, but it turns out Roy wanted it, so I went back and got it for Roy, and I might watch it before I send it down to him. It is the Criterion of the original Lord of the Flies. Have you seen the original Lord of the Flies?
I've seen the first one. Never seen them. Never even read the books.
You've not seen the Lord of the Flies?
Nope.
So, and then I thought, better make sure it's got the booklet and stuff for Roy, and it does. It's got the booklet in here. So, in fact, I'll leave him to show you the details of this one when it arrives in his box. So there we go. So I picked that one up for Roy. I wanted the remake of it, not the black and white one. So that one's off to Roy. Next up, when I returned back from my grand's caravan, as you know, I was away for a week, and it rained the entire time.
I keep telling you, we had one day.
It wasn't even one day.
It was so.
Yeah, but even one day it still rained in the afternoon, and it was soaking. The ground was soaking the entire time.
Many of those were boot twice.
Yeah, so I watched The Fallen, the whole first season of The Fallen, and that was a really good show with Kevin Bacon and James Purefoy, I think it is. But it was a really, really good series. So I was watching that at night. I did watch a couple of movies too, but I mainly watched The Fallen. I watched the whole first season, which was 16 episodes, and it was pretty good. And then when I returned from holiday, Larry, as he always does, surprises you with a nice gift on return. So I was just getting back in, and the door went, and there was a couple of packages there. And the first one he sent me is he's been watching my shelf videos, and he said that I didn't have season 3 of Star Trek Discovery, so he kindly sent me that. It says over 2 hours of special features. As I say, Discovery isn't my favourite Star Trek, but I like all Star Trek, you know. I do, and I do want to watch that, and I'm a completist with Star Trek, so I really like to have it all. So if I decide I want to watch a particular episode of Star Trek or anything like that, I've got it, and I've got most of them. I need to get the card. I think I need to get the card somewhere, but that can wait. You know, it'll come up. So he's kindly sent me season 3, because I think I've got season 1, 2, and 4 down there. And I think there's a 5th season. I'm not 100% sure if it's out yet or not. So thank you very much for that. Right. And we were talking while I was at the caravan about Roy and Martin receiving their True Lies, and I actually had True Lies saved in my CEX watch list to see if any copies came in, because I had quite a few vouchers. So I thought, you know what, I'll wait till it comes on to CEX, and if it does, then I might purchase it from there, use my vouchers, and save some funds. But it didn't come into there. I'm just gonna see if True Lies 4K is actually in a CEX yet. No, it still says it's out of stock. But as I said, when I returned home, it was sitting there for me, and I've put in one of Jason's nice steelbook protectors. Now I have watched this, and I watched it all the way through on Sunday. In between doing all the washing and stuff, I put this on, and I am going to make a full video on it, on comparing it to the Spanish Blu-ray, but I haven't quite got the screenshots from the 4K yet on there, so I won't talk about the movie or the transfer or anything like that right now, because I want to do that in a bit more detail. But what I will talk about is the package itself, and with a slip, I think the slip's really nice on it. It's got some nice embossing, and I do like that, and that's why I put in the steelbook protector there to keep it good. It comes with the two discs, the True Lies 4K and the True Lies Blu-ray, and it's never been on Blu-ray before apart from the Spanish release on there. So I was absolutely delighted when I opened the package and they were there. So thank you very much for that. And I say I watched it right away. I watched the full movie all the way through. Bill Paxton is part in it. It's great, and I'd done that, and so I watched parts of the Spanish Blu-ray and took some screenshots, but I then put the 4K on. Try to no damage a slip here. Come on, don't ruin it, James. My technique for getting the slips on is not improving. Shouldn't have took it out. There we go. Back in nicely. That's fine. So there will be hopefully a review coming up of that shortly. My nose is still killing me. Oh, so I've got a cup of tea here as well with a nice tea bags. So hopefully that'll help.
That's what I'm going to teach Charlie to say. Cup of tea. Cup of tea. That's what we're planning on.
It's good. Nothing solves your world's problems like a nice cup of tea. So that was really, really nice of Larry. And I would have got that movie. I would have got True Lies eventually, but now I've got a lot sooner, and I've been able to do the comparison on it. And I said I didn't want to share my thoughts on that, so we'll do a separate video. So I'll talk about that later. While we were at the caravan, Roy decided to splurge on some of his vouchers, and you'll see from his latest pickup video, if you go and watch Blu-ray movies, he picked up the 4K Police Story great set that he's been after for quite some time, and I can see he was delighted in picking that up. And I said, I've never seen Police Story, and I was, and he showed me a clip of it, and it did look quite good, but I'm not sure it was really my thing. So Roy said, well, I'm getting the 4Ks, so what I'll do is I'll post you off the Blu-ray that I've got. So he has, and it's got Police Story 1 and 2 in it. So he sent me that, and it's a Eureka title, Jackie Chan's Police Story 1 and 2. So I can watch that at my leisure. So thank you very much there, Roy. And I say Roy's doing very well with subscribers, as have I been doing quite well lately. So if you are wanting to, look at Movie Channel, pick up some things like that, check out Blu-ray Movies. And I say, if you're not subscribed to me, why not? I'm only joking. So there we go. So that is the pickups, the chat, and the story of my life for this week so far. Hopefully my nose starts to feel better, and I'll be filming probably back to my usual schedule of a couple of videos at the weekend and a short of my movie that I'm going to review. So I say I'm going to watch one more of the movies I got from that charity shop haul, or I might watch one of them. It just depends on my mood. So I hope you've enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. As always, appreciate it. And I'll see you next time. Thanks, guys. Oh, my t-shirt. Remember to say bye to the t-shirt, everyone.
Get the smallest guitar, smallest violin.
The smallest guitar.